Most people find stopping drinking challenging, difficult, and hard, and for most of the population, they will end in failure. Yet there's a tiny percentage of people who find stopping drinking easy. It's like somebody flicks a switch in their brain and the desire permanently leaves them. Well, there's a part of your brain that if you unlocked it, you would also have permanent control over alcohol. There'd be no fighting, there'd be no struggle. You'd simply be able to make a logical choice whether you wanted to drink or not. But this is all hidden behind a secret code, and this video is that code. I'm going to show you how you can take back permanent control of your drinking for the rest of your life. After not drinking for 6 years myself and working with over 400 clients in a stop drinking program and building the most viewed stop drinking YouTube channel in the entire world, I have found something that will make controlling drinking be the easiest thing you've ever done. But this isn't going to be like anything you've ever seen before. You're not going to need to go to AA meetings, you're not going to need to use your own willpower and personal strength to grit through it, and you're definitely not going to go and need to see a therapist. But first, we need to define control. See, if I go to the average person in the street that's drinking too much alcohol and I say to them, hey Dave, do you want to stop drinking completely, or would you like to control your drinking? You know, have 1 or 2 drinks at the weekend. 9 times out of 10, they're going to say they want to control their drinking. But I want to get clear on what control actually is. See, you are in control of jumping off a cliff. You can go and jump off a cliff whenever you want. Nobody's stopping you and you can do it, but you never choose to do it, but you can. You're also in control of smoking crack cocaine. You can smoke crack whenever you want. Obviously it's illegal, right? But let's just put that bit aside of us. But you're in control of it, right? You could go and find it, or, you know, do something dangerous and go to a street and find an illegal drug dealer. You could do that. You're technically in control of that thing, yet you always choose to not do it. See, I am in control over alcohol, the same way that I'm in control over jumping off a cliff. I look at that drug and I say, yeah, I could drink that if I want to, but why the hell would I want to drink that drug? What on earth am I going to gain from that drug? I've already spent 10 years drinking it and gained absolutely nothing from it. Why would I ever want to drink it? Can I drink it if I want to? Yes. But after I shifted my perspective on alcohol and started seeing it for what it was, not drinking for 6 years was the easiest thing I've ever done. See, if you really boil it down to its core, what does somebody really want? Do they want to drink those 1 or 2 drinks at the weekend? Or do they want to remove the desire to drink altogether? To me, it's an easy choice. I thought I wanted to control my drinking. I thought that that's what I wanted, but I didn't really. See, I've tried to control my drinking in the past. I've gone periods of my life without drinking, and then, you know, I'd meet some person that was successful. You know, I used to have this friend and he had money, he had a great career, he was well put together, he was in great shape, and he would drink a small amount of alcohol. And I remember I'd hang out with this guy and I'd think, do you know what? Maybe I could be like him as well. I've not drank for 3 months. I've not done this. I've not done that. Life's going okay at the moment. Yeah, I'll try and do what he does. And then, you know, that stretch of sobriety that I was on, I'd have a drink. Maybe it was fine. The next day, I might have a couple more, and then I might not drink for a week. But now the chain reaction has started again. Now I'm wanting to drink. Now it's getting to the weekend and I think, oh, do you know what? Maybe this weekend I'll just get a bit drunk. And then before you know it, 6 months has passed. All the progress that I made when I wasn't drinking is gone. And I know that controlling alcohol, controlling one of the most addictive drugs on the planet, is pretty much impossible. Do some people do it? Yes. In fact, there's even people that have joined my program that I'm sure that they still drink, right? But it's not what I recommend. It's not what I want people to do. I want people to get into a state of mind where they see alcohol the same way that they see every other drug on the planet. I want people to see drinking alcohol as the same outcome as jumping off a cliff or jumping in front of a bus. It's just a stupid, irrational decision that makes no sense. But this idea of having just 1 drink, right, is what keeps people stuck for years. And that's the voice that comes up in our head every single time. We think to ourselves, this time is going to be different, right? This time I'm going to have just 1 drink. That was the story I told myself when I relapsed at a New Year's Eve party. That relapse was like 8 years ago, but it was the same story that I told myself for the 100th time. Leon, this time is going to be different. Let's just have a couple, see how it goes, and it'll be fine. We'll get back to our sober life tomorrow. What a stupid lie. That's the dumbest thing I ever told myself. And there's that quote, insanity is doing the same thing again and again and again and expecting a different outcome. How many of us have done this with alcohol? See, the trick and the code to stopping drinking and making it feel like it's the easiest thing you've ever done, it's being able to think of alcohol. I think of alcohol. It happens very rarely these days, but maybe every 6 months, a thought will pop into my head of, oh, Leon, wouldn't a drink be nice in this situation? But what I spent the past 10 years doing that I was drinking for is I would follow these thoughts and I would start justifying and rationalizing having that just 1 drink. Oh, Leon, we're in Italy. Let's just have 1 Aperol Spritz. Oh, Leon, we're in this amazing restaurant. We're never going to come here again. Having a nice, amazing tomahawk steak, maybe a glass of Red red wine would work here. And I get these thoughts, and I used to follow them. I used to think, yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah, we could go back to our sober life tomorrow. Yeah, this time it will be different. Man, isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy how you could spend 6 months of your life crushing it, right? Getting in amazing shape, all your relationships are better, and you forget how bad it was. Isn't it crazy that we can do that? But the trick is to be able to have these thoughts, right? Is to be able to think of alcohol and think, what a dumb idea. What a dumb idea that would really be. Wow, we're in Italy, yeah, Aperol Spritz. That would be the most stupid thing you could do that would ruin your entire holiday and end up ruining your life. Why would you want to play with fire? These are the conversations that you need to have with yourself. You need to stop seeing alcohol as something that can enhance your life. How can drinking poison do anything for you? It's ludicrous, and you need to get your head right. And I don't want to try and put you down in any way. I'm not trying to criticize you, but if you're struggling to stop drinking alcohol, then so what if this is upsetting you? So what if it hurts your feelings? You need to get your head in the game. And listen, you might be watching this thinking, yeah, Leon, it's all well and good for you to say this, but it's different for me. It's hard for me. Well, guess what? It's going to take time. When I first stopped drinking alcohol, I thought about drinking a lot more. It doesn't mean that I wanted to drink. It doesn't mean that I had a desire to drink, but I would get these thoughts that just popped into my head. Now, luckily, I did the work. I did the first principles thinking. I changed the way that I viewed alcohol. So I'd get these thoughts and it was okay. But I promise you one thing, that being able to shift your perspective, reframe the way that you view alcohol, build a new paradigm is the missing key for 99% of people. Now, if you want to access a free video training that actually shows you how to reframe the way you view alcohol, that will show you a new method that works in as little as 48 hours. So go ahead and click the link down below to get access to that free video training that will completely change the game for you. But I wanted to finish with one thing. When people say they want to control their drinking, you got to understand one thing, right? Nobody is in control of their drinking. Even people that say that they're in control of their drinking, they will still drink that poisonous drug for the rest of their life. How is that control? See, I'm in control of eating oranges, and if I don't eat another orange for the rest of my life, I'm cool, I don't care. But even those that say that they're in control of their drinking, do they feel the same way about alcohol? Well, if so, why do they keep doing it? Listen, it's a drug, it's doing nothing for you. I know that you can change your relationship, I know that you can do this, I believe in you so much. Have a great day.